This will be a quick install video of this wonderful camera that I recently bought. One thing to notice, however, is make sure when you attach this to the windshield that you have that plugged in. The reason for that is because I did it without it, and I had that all the way up against there, and then I wasn't able to plug it in. So make sure you have it plugged in when you mount it so that you can plug it in afterwards. So because of the cord, I decided to move it towards the top instead of behind the mirror, still out of my way, out of my view, as far as pedestrians go. So it's got this giant thing here, so that does have to be out, but the rest of it you can stick inside. And I think it comes with this handy tool here for you to do that. Use that to pry it down, and then just use your other finger to shove the wire underneath there. Once you get that tucked away, you're going to want to pull down your A-pillar thing here and tuck it down in there. You can just tuck it down the side and tuck it in there. Just make sure it's out of the way of your airbag if you have one in there. And then from there, it'll go down in here, just like that thing. And for that, you can actually just peel back this thing here and just shove the wire in there just like that one. All the way down. And for mine, I actually have it running underneath the carpet here and into this little setup here. There's a lot of extra wire right now because it's still working, but it'll plug into that guy there. So for me, since I'm actually uninstalling a previous rear camera and this little dash cam, with the new one that has rear camera and dash cam in one, I'm taking out two cords and replacing it with one cord, which is nice. So for that, once I get down here, I just need to pull that apart so I can get into the wires here, and then you just use your tool to pop up the clips along the edge for the rear camera, and that will go under there, and you have to pop this off as well and do the same thing in the back door and run the wire underneath here. And actually, I take that back. I will be replacing two wires with two wires, but only one wire will be a power wire instead of two power wires. But then that's off, and I just keep going. So on the back end of the car, I've mounted it right in the middle on top of the rear windshield. I shove the wire underneath there, inside that panel, and then brought it down here, then down here, and then down inside here. I went inside this panel and dropped it down through here. Technically, I actually came up from the door, popped this off, pulled that out, went back behind there, and then opened this panel so I can put it up there, and then fed it just through here until it popped out over there. And then this panel just goes back on here to cover up the wire. And then the only wire you see is this guy here, which has to be there. You don't want to put it in here because then it might get squished. Alright, let's just put this back in. So I've had this for about a week now, and so far it's great. Love it. I mostly use it as a second backup camera, just in case mine gets dirty, and it's nice because I can also see the cars behind me better than I can in my rear view mirror because the kids' seats are so tall.